Good day, guys. I just want to show you how to use this instruction sheet that come with the Ikilly. Alright, so here is the programming instruction, which will explain you how you can go through the mode. Alright, and the Ikilly2 has 5 modes of operation. Mode 1 is the status. Mode 2 is the setting. So it's basically you can set anything that the kill switch has, the feature it has. Mode 3 will show you the battery voltage level. And mode 4 is the display temperature. Mode 5 is to display the engine's RPM. Okay, so what's mean is, okay, here's the visual instruction of how to go through those modes. Okay, what you have got here is the status mode. Okay, so within this box, okay, is the status mode, STAT. Alright, so when you first power on, you will see this status screen. It will come on but for about half a second, and then this will go and show any of the 5 boxes here. Alright, if you have your radio turned off, this will show the off on the screen. Okay, and if you turn your radio on, this will show on. And now of course with the green light, okay, the green light from this Ikilly. And let's say if your engine is running and it's get to a preset temperature, and the Ikilly will shut down the engine, and on the status screen it will show you high TE, that means high temperature. Okay, so this is how you can tell your engine has been reached to that temperature. Also here is a low voltage battery, LOBA. So when your receiver battery dropped to say a preset voltage of 6 volts, if it's dropped below 6 volts, on the status screen it will show this LOBA, that means low batteries. And of course, this is the just like if you have too high temperature and low battery voltage at the same time, and on the status screen it will show this as well, HTLB. This means high temperature and low voltage. And yeah, it can happen as well. Alright, okay, so from the status screen, if you press the mode button, you press this. Alright, let me power up this Ikilly. Just give me a second. Okay, let's say if you power on the Ikilly, so it will show status for a little bit. Alright, alright, so it will show it the status for like half a second, and this will go to off. That means now at the moment, and with the red LED status light as well. So that means there's no radio signal present. and you won't be able to start your engine with the off display like that. Okay, if you press the mode button, press mode, you will go to the setting mode, set mode, and for say up to half a second, this will go to the first item in that setting mode, which is this one, R equal to 3C. Okay. If you press the value, this will change from the 3C to 2C. This means that now the radio you use for the car is a 2-channel radio. Okay, and it's saying here radio type is 2-channel and radio type is 4-channel. Okay, press the value again, which is this value. It will change back to 3C. Okay, so just say if you have a 3-channel radio, this is what you want. It's got to be on 3C. Okay, and the next one, the arrow showing down, this is you press the value, this will change from 3C to 2C. Alright, so if you press the item, okay, this will go to the signal that you are receiving from the radio. Do you want it to be normal or you want it to be reverse? Okay, if you press the value, you can change between the two, reverse, normal. Okay. Alright, so this is just like instead of reversing the kill switch, the signal that's going to the kill switch from the transmitter, you can do it here on the Ikilly. So you don't need to do that in your transmitter to reverse the signal. Okay, if you press the item button again, it will go to the next screen, which is the glitch sensitivity. Okay, and for the glitch sensitivity, you can set it to either low or high. Low is about 1 millisecond to detect the glitching signal from the transmitter, and the high is about 350 milliseconds. Right? I normally set it to high because with the spectrum radio, if you set it too low, it won't be able to detect the glitching and the off signal from the transmitter. Yeah, so now I normally set it too high here. Alright, and if you press the item again, it will go to this screen. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to the setting. Right. So if you press the item, you go to the battery cutoff. So at the moment, the low volt cutoff is set to 3.9 volts. Alright, and this can go up to 9.9 by a 0.3 increment. Let's have a look. 43, 4.5, 4.8, 5.1, 4, 5.7, 6 volt cutoff. So this is a good 6 volt is good for LiPo, because LiPo, if it's dropped below 6 volt, it will be no good for the battery. So make sure you set it to 6 volt for the LiPo. Alright, if you press and hold, it will scroll through this, go back to 3.9 volt. You press OK to save it. Alright, okay, now if you press the item again, you go to the temperature display mode. Do you want it to be in degrees Celsius or degree Fahrenheit? You press F, value, it will go to degree Fahrenheit. Press value again, let's go back to degree Celsius. And if you want to be in degree Fahrenheit, press the value and then press the OK button to save it. So it's explained here. What I should have done is put like press and then the text here saying item. Yeah. So I should have put the another text here say the item button. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Now if I press the more button again, the item button again, it will go to what the high temperature cutoff. At the moment, it is set temperature TC is the temperature cutoff is set to 338 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and he is showing the degrees Celsius. Okay, so degree 338 degrees Fahrenheit is about 170 degrees in Celsius. Okay. All right. So to change it, like if you want to cut it at higher temperature or lower, you just press the value, and if you press and hold it, you scroll through until you reach to the maximum of 250 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the degrees Celsius, which is about let's have a look. So 250 degrees Celsius. All right. Now this one is in degree Fahrenheit. So 10. 437, 456, 55, 64, 73, 82. So 250 degrees Fahrenheit is about 482 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's what it's showing. Okay. So once you are happy with the temperature cutoff of whatever you prefer for your engine, just press the OK to save it in the EEPROM, the memory of the Ikilly. Alright, so now if you press the item button again, this will go to the high temperature cutoff screen. So in this screen, you can set it to no or yes. That is, if you set your engine temperature to cut off at 170 degrees Celsius, all right, and do you want the engine to shut down at that temperature? If you want it, then just press yes. If you don't want it, just press no. Alright, so if it's no, saying no here, that means when it gets to 170 degrees Celsius, it won't kill the engine. Right, you must have to set it off to yes to do it, and make sure you press the OK button to save it. If not, then yeah, you can just go back to no and just leave it as it is, and this will remember this setting when you power up from when the next time you turn on the Ikilly. Alright, so now press the item button from here, right? If you press the item button, it will go to temperature display equal to current. That means, do you want to show the current temperature of the engine, or you want to show the temperature in the highest? Okay, so what we have got here is just to show it in the current temperature. If you press the value, it will change between current and high. Okay, so if you want to see the highest temperature, make sure you have got it set to display DT is display temperature in highest, the highest temperature or current temperature. Now you press the item button again. This is for the RPM pickup pulse. Okay. So you want it to be, so PP is the pickup polarity, pickup pulse polarity, and you can, let's say if you install the ignition cable to the coil, and it's happened that you have the red wire is connected to to the wrong pin on the coil. Instead of unplug it and put it onto the other pin, you can do it here as well. You can reverse it, or you can put it to normal. Right, and in the instruction here, I just wrote here red wire facing the pull start and the black wire facing the engine's head. Alright, if it's happened that you plug the red wire onto the facing to the engine head, then what you can do here is you can change the pickup polarity to normal or reverse here. So yeah, when you get to that state, if you think that your RPM reading is not correctly shown on the display by like jumping around or it's too low, then you know that you've got it set to the wrong, plug it into the wrong on the wrong spot on the ignition coil. Alright, so I normally set it to reverse and have the red wire facing to the pull start. Okay, and the next one will be the last item from this setting mode, which is the to display RPM display you want it to show the current RPM, which is the engine is running, at the RPM at while your engine is running, or you can change it to highest. The highest is to show the highest temperature. Yeah, that's basically it. So after all the changes, make sure you press the OK button to save it to the memory. Okay, now you go to the next screen to say when you press the mode button, this will go to the battery voltage display. Okay, now showing the battery is about 7.8 volt. Okay, 8.1 7.81 volt. And yeah, this screen is just to show the battery voltage. It's like a voltage meter. And if you press the mode button again, the temperature in Fahrenheit is, this is the current room temperature, about 80.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. And if I press the mode button again, it will go to the tachometer, which is 0. This means the engine is not running at the moment. Alright. So yeah, that's it. Hey, if I press mode again, this will go back to the status, which is off. Alright. Let me turn down the voltage from the power supply here. Alright. And let's say if I turn it to below 3.9 volt, because I have got it set to the engine to cut up at below, if it's below 3.9 volt, this will shut down the engine. Okay. Okay, let's say 3.8. If I press mode, we go to the status screen. See, showing low batteries. Okay. If I increase the voltage again, go back to off. So I'll just turn it down to below 3.9 volt. So when you your car is suddenly engine is suddenly shut down, you can come to the go to the car and have a look at the status screen. And if it's showing this, that means your battery is below what is your preset voltage is. Let me turn this voltage up. Now let's go back to normal. And this is like 4.2 volt. Yeah, 4.2 volt. Okay guys, I hope this video helped you to understand a little bit more of how to use this instruction sheet and how to set up the Ikilly. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye for now.